Morning, everybody. For our October 5th Smash stream, we have GLEC Week 5. We're just about to get into it. We are playing Olivet. Should be a fun and interesting game this morning. We're about to head right into it. I think we're going into stage selection right now. Should be figuring out stage bands. And then once we figure out stage bands, we'll be heading right into it. Should be a very good game. We're a little bit short on players today, but we should be playing a very, very good game today. All right, and we are headed into the first game. No, we're changing stage selection. And just finishing up our stage bands, and we're going to head right into it. Just waiting on the message. All right, and we're starting with the PS2 pick. We are first sending in the Ryu. And we are first going to get into it. Playing a game 1 against a Roy. Very difficult matchup for a Shoto. Shorties with the disjointed hitboxes, very, very difficult. Roy's pressure, very, very scary, especially on shield. That jab leads into such great combos. And we are going to start off rip here. Good connection on the first Hadouken here. Taking a good percent lead. Ooh, great connection into the back air. Trying to get some follow-up with a down tilt, maybe. This is the back air connection on that Shokuratsu. Good Tatsu out of jab. Gotta watch out. Roy does so much damage so quickly with those aerial strings, especially starting with that Nair. Good confirm into the Shokuratsu. Trying to maybe get a kill confirm here with the down air. Maybe looking for a down air or a Tatsu connection. We are checking controllers and going into another one. Wow. Just making sure the controllers are functioning. Yeah, having an issue with the lag. We should be back into it now. Had a little bit of connectivity issues. We should be good. Believe we had just a little bit of connection issues on both ends, but we should be able to get right back into it now. Starting off, going for those early Shokuratsu Hadoken connections. Trying to space out those aerials, not really wanting to get hit by those disjointed hitboxes. Roy, very, very scary with that landing jab, which leads into basically every tool in his kit. Good Shokuratsu, controlling the stage really, really well in that neutral. Trying to kind of space him out a little bit with those projectiles, not really wanting him to get in. Ooh, great fade back into the forward smash. Great spacing there, reading out the poorly spaced forward air. Good Shokuratsu, really trying to control the stage, not wanting to give him an opening for a kill confirm. Roy does kill very, very early, especially with the jab into forward smash or back air. Good connection on the Shokuratsu, really trying to connect with something here. Maybe trying to go for another early kill, trying to take up as much of the stage as he can with those projectiles. Good Tatsu. Good downhill confirm into the Tatsu input. Great kill. Again, with a 2-stock lead here, trying to keep this lead rolling. You have a lot of good momentum going in here. Letting the focus attack rip. Oh, I think he missed it and put it the down air. Oh. Roy forward smash does break the focus attack. Going into it, still a stock up. Trying to get another kill confirm set up here. Trying to land with that down tilt or that up tilt into a Shoryuken or a Tatsumaki. Tatsu does kill! Manchester game 1 going up 2 stock. We are 11-9 going into the first game. Very, very good game right there. Great control of the neutral with the Shokuratsu Hadoken. Really trying to get those confirms into the down tilt into Shoryuken or, like we saw, Tatsumaki. Tatsumaki, very, very good kill move on the input, especially if you're nailing those inputs. They're very, very good kill moves. Very, very difficult character to play, but very, very rewarding. A great way to play that matchup against a sortie. Those disjointed hitboxes, very, very scary for the Shotos. Have very few disjointed hitboxes, so great way to control the stage there with the use of all those projectiles, trying to find an opening to get in and start a combo that will eventually just give him the percent lead. Forcing the Roy to come to him is probably the best idea we can have for that matchup. I believe we're just going into stage selections right now. It should be going into our second game. Again, we are up 2 stocks. Trying to see what they'll counterpick into the Ryu. Maybe another sword character or a projectile character. Those are very good matchups for Olivet. They would want to find somebody with a lot of disjoints or a lot of range, trying to space out that Ryu, because letting Ryu get in or letting Ken or any of the Shotos get in is very, very dangerous. Those input specials do so much for them in the early and late game, really trying to connect into one of their many, many deadly combos. They're heading on into it. We're just waiting on stage selection again. PS2 pick has been very, very popular for us for the past couple of weeks. PS2, very, very big stage. A lot of stage to control. You know, a lot of teams prefer it, especially for sorties or Shotos trying to have more space to run around and control in neutral. Especially with those smaller side blast zones. Leads to some early kills for those kids. Trying to get in first. All right. We do get the Hollow Bastion counter pick. Hollow Bastion, a smaller stage, with that one big platform, does make a little bit difficult to land on that stage, especially against someone who has a lot of aerial coverage. An Incineroar pick. Incineroar, a very, very scary character. At the launch, in the beginning of the game, Incineroar was considered a bottom tier character, a character who was not very good, and now we've seen an explosion in the character for how good and explosive the character can be and how early you can die. Especially on a stage this small. Very, very scary to play against Incineroar. That Rage Art, that down B giving him the Rage is so scary. You can take almost 70% in one move. You really have to watch out for... Oh, 61 off of the side B. Such a scary move. Does lead to so much damage, especially it being command grab. You really have to watch out for that. Have to play around that in the neutral. Such scary, especially on Hollow Bastion. It does kill very, very early. Great stuff out on the side B there. Trying to control the space again with the projectiles, not really wanting to get hit by any of those big Incineroar hits, like the down air. Does miss the timing on the side B. I think he was thrown off a little bit by the clank at the beginning of that side B. Trying to find an opening here. Really doing a really good job playing the space openly. Good Tatsu. Trying to find another opening here at low percents. Doesn't want to give Incineroar that Rage Art. Only throwing out the Shokarats because the multi-hit does go through Incineroar down B. Because it hits him out of the animation that it plays. Trying to get back in here. Good percent lead again. Trying to get in. Good Shoryuken connection. Trying to get in here again. Good Shokarats really controlling the space here very, very well with that Shokaratsu Hadoken. Good down air spike. It is enough against the Incineroar. Incineroar's recovery so linear, that spike so deadly. Such a great job controlling the space on such a small stage, led to so many early kills with that input Tatsu and the input Shoryuken. The spike kill just ended off on top so well. Played a great game against an Incineroar. Incineroar is such a very, very scary character who does so much. I mean, you saw that first stock, that side B, after he charged Rage Art off of one Hadoken, did 61%. Your stocks can just disappear against that character. So spacing it out with those Hadokens, played really, really well. We are still up 5 stocks now going into game number 3. Trying to wait on a stage pick again. We might be having a little bit slow of a connection between the other team, just trying to get stage picks in, so it is taking a little bit longer in between that. That's why there's a little bit of a delay. We apologize for that. We will be getting into the games here as quickly as we can. I believe we're just waiting on stage selection here. We do get stage counter pick again. I would not be surprised by a Town and City or a small battlefield. Going back to the PS2. PS2, we are going against a Joker. Joker, obviously one of the best characters in the game. The disjointed back air as well as Arsene, so scary. Arsene can lead to very, very high percentage. Have to watch out for that reflector as well. Especially on Ryu, we're going to have to watch out for that gun off stage. Gun does stuff out. Some recoveries here. Have to watch out for that Arsene meter. So scary. That reflect coming online is very, very deadly for this matchup. Trying to control that space with that Hadoken becomes a little less effective if we have the reflector online. Trying not to let him build up Arsene meter, but does get there. Gets to a big stage. No kill early. Have to watch out. Joker does have a very, very good projectile in Aha. Aha, very, very good move. Trying to just wait out that Arsene timer by spacing him out. Not really wanting to... Oh, trying to find a down tilt connection into a confirm here. Looking for a Shoryuken. Not enough. Oh, the up air. Good Tatsu input to get back onto the stage high. Not wanting to recover low against the Aha or the gun. Gun does stuff out so many recoveries in this game. Not really wanting to go low against that. Oh, the up air didn't connect in the Shoryuken. Good forward air connection. Trying to keep him off stage. Have to go high here. Oh, it reflected. We do have a good percentage here, and we are up still 4 stocks. Trying to find another opening for connection here. Just trying to get that another kill. Another kill does bring us back to where we were. Even if we lose this stock, we would still be up 4 stocks. Very, very good for us. Trying to get in here. Going with the Tatsu input. Trying to find again a down air. Not enough. The down tilt didn't connect. Maybe trying to find a down air connection here. A down air or a neutral air would lead into the Shoryuken. Good forward air connection. Barely stuffed that out. Great stuff there. Trying to get in here again. Ooh, good neutral air connection. Again, trying to control that space with the Hadoken. Trying to see what we can get done here. One more stock would be great for us. Just trying to find another way in. Joker with all those disjoints on the back air and the projectile. So scary. Have to go high. Does the back air do it? No, great DI. Focus attack to get back on stage. And that back air does it. Still a very, very great performance there. Does give us the 4 stock lead going into our 4th game. Very, very good stuff there. A 4 stock lead is nothing to scoff at. That is a really, really good lead. We played that very, very well. Good job controlling the space with that. We are sending in, I believe, our own Joker, trying to play the matchup here. Again, I wouldn't be surprised by a PS2 pick, especially if we go with our own Joker. Such a knowledge check of a matchup playing against another Joker. You know, it comes down to a lot of back air spacing and a lot of combo spacing, especially with stuff on the disjoints on the back air and controlling the space with the Aha, as well as drag down up air combos. Trying to get confirms on the ledges. Those drag down combos on a smaller stage with a small tight KO box is very, very scary. Those drag downs can be very, 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 very deadly, especially at low percentage. I believe we're going into it. I think we're going with the small battlefield pick. Small battlefield, a great option for Joker. He does have great kill confirms off of the sides in with the back air, as well as kill confirms off of the small top blast zone as well with the drag down up air combo. We were just changing skins there very quickly, just so we weren't confused on who was who. All right, we are going into it here. We are sitting on our very own Joker, trying to get another lead here. Trying to look for our own down throw combo of ourselves. Joker's main combo throw is that down throw. Trying to find an opening here. The gun landing, very, very scary against this character. Really trying to find an opening here. Difficulty getting in. Down throw, so scary. There we go. Good connection on the gun into the back air. Very, very good combo. Down tilts. Back air for the kill. Still trying to get in here. Joker with all those disjointed hitboxes is such a good character. Back air on the ledge. Oh, barely enough from the recovery. Trying to get back on stage. Trying to avoid the back air. Going for a spike of our own. Going a little bit too low. The uppy does not do it. Trying to get in here. Starting with a down throw. Good jab connection. His up air combos so scary on those platforms. Wait for the reflect here. Put up B back to ledge. Oh, almost the connection on the down air spike. Trying to again to find an opening here. Really getting stuffed out by that back air. Such a good disjointed hitbox. Joker's such a good character. Gun landing so hard to contest with. Got back to stage with the tether. Good parry. Not enough. Back throw off stage. IB does not do it. Trying to find a way back on the stage here. Oh, the forward air does it.
A brilliant victory. Nice.
We are now only at a 1-stock lead going into our next game. Their Joker played that very, very well, using that back air to his advantage, trying to get an opening here. We're sending in our next player. Joker is such a difficult character to get in on. He has so many tools. Obviously, Arsene is such a good option for him. The reflector on the recovery, or the reflector on the down B, does a lot for the character, but the Arsene just powering up that back air and the up air even more, so they do much more damage, is such a devastating thing to play around. And if you're playing the Joker versus Joker matchup, you really can't stall out that Arsene, because you really need to get your own Arsene online to deal enough damage to get a kill. So it's a difficult matchup where stalling out the Arsene really isn't an option, and that back air does contest a lot of even Joker's own moves. It's just such a good move with that disjoint. It looks way smaller than it is, but it's a big back air. We are sending in our famous Piranha Plant here, going into game number 5. We do still have a 1-stock lead. Going to see what we can do here. Still going with the small battlefield pick. A very good pick for Piranha Plant. That small top blast zone, very, very good for his up smash. can lead to very good early kills. Great up air combo there with the Patui in neutral. Great stuff here at the ledge. Trying to find a connection here. The reflect on the poison cloud. Back on ledge here. Rolling the neutral again. Trying to find another opening. Looking for the backer. Good F tilt there. Going for some stuff at the ledge. Almost breaking a shield there. Plant doing so much shield damage. Good way to beat up the recovery there. Good Patui in neutral. Patui's such a good projectile. Fortunately, those disjoints from Joker are causing a little bit of struggle. Ooh, the back air does it. You're all tied up here. Trying to find a Patui connection. Does get the Arsene online. Ooh, Patui not enough. Barely not enough. Almost enough to get him off the top. Trying to control that space with the Poison Cloud and the Patui in the neutral. Trying to find a back air connection or a Patui setup. Trying to get a kill here. The back air... the up throw is not enough. Trying to find a connection here. Still a little bit of percent lead. Good Patui off the top to kill. Doing neutral. Obviously, you either have to force the plant to stop doing it because you can't hit him out of it because it will just fall down and give you a little donk on the head. Again, trying to get the Joker back at the ledge here. Trying to find another one of those good early percent combos to get it rolling here. Ooh, good jab block connection here. Great combo to the down tilt forward air. Trying to force that Joker back to ledge. Wanting to kind of wait out that Arsene a little bit. Projectiles against Arsene. Again, very, very scary because of that reflector. Trying to avoid the Arsene here. Go back air for the kill. Going for some more shield pressure with the Poison Cloud and the Patui. Good Patui connection. Back air for the kill. Oh, it will do it. Great stuff by our very own Grimbo. Great connection on the back air there for the game. We are still up one stock. Grimbo will be going back in against another character. That was a great game against the Joker. Played very, very well, stalling out that Arsene because controlling the ledge against the Arsene with the reflector online is very, very scary. The reflection on the Patui or the Poison Cloud can deal massive damage to plant. Getting a reflection on that is so hard to deal with, especially when plant doesn't have many other tools to contest with. Again, the character is unfortunately not considered a top tier character. He does have what is considered to be one of the best projectiles, but unfortunately the character having very few disjointed hitboxes, he does struggle a little bit against that matchup, but played so well by Grimbo, stalling out that Arsene and trying to force him onto the ledge while he only had the tether recovery, using the Poison Cloud and Patui to find an early kill percentage with those great combos with the down tilt and the Nair drag downs, trying to get great early percent combos there. Back air kill, very, very strong, very good connection, especially on the pick from Small Battlefield, which does give him that smaller tail box, which means he does get that early kill with it. We are going into our sixth game here. We are still leading up one stock. We will see a somewhat of a counter pick to plant. Many schools don't have plant matchup knowledge at all, so kind of counter picking the character is very, very difficult, especially if you don't know the matchup as well as us here at Manchester. We know obviously the matchup very well from our own from Grimbo. Plays the character. They are going with the Hollow Bastion pick. Hollow Bastion again, very small stage, not wanting those platforms at the end of the stage to contest with things like Patui rollover combo. We're going to be seeing the Snake pick here. Snake, a very difficult character. Those grenades do control so much space. Seeing what we can do here. And we are into it. Snake, a very scary character with those grenades. Control a lot of space in the neutral. Having to avoid all of those projectiles. However, Plant does have a good matchup into it. Poison Cloud does pop grenades. So popping those grenades early will be very good for Grimbo. Good drag down there again. Trying to find another connection. Good jab follow-up. Good roll read there. Did miss the tech. Good Patui to control the recovery. Trying to, again, find an opening. Snake, so many projectiles. Throwing out the Poison Cloud to get in. Barely misses the grenade there. Good nair to get back on stage. Great. Another jab connection there. Very good. Almost with the Patui from far. Again, we are seeing two characters who really are wanting to control their own space. Not really giving one or the other a way to get in. Grimbo trying to avoid that C4 on the other ledge, not wanting to play around it. Again, trying to control as much space as we can. All those projectiles, very scary. Both of them just looking for one connection here, playing so patiently. Both characters playing so patient, really controlling the space with the Poison Cloud here. Both of them just looking for one hit to find a kill here. Will it be enough? Oh, not enough. Going for a Patui follow-up. You have to watch out for that Snake down throw. It does put you in a weird tech situation where you have to guess. Good. Almost a connection with the Patui there. Trying to control the space here at the ledge. Snake, a very hard character to block his recovery. He can make it back from almost anywhere because of the down B. Good up throw for the kill. Small top KO boxes on this stage. Very good for that up throw kill. Again, both trying to control the space, playing so patiently. Not wanting to give the other one a good opening to get in. Grimbo 177. Still trying to maybe find another stock here. Good tech chase there with the jab. Trying to avoid the Nikita. Oh, Nikita is enough. We are still up one stock going into our last game. Great stuff there by Grimbo, playing so patiently against the Snake. Not wanting to give him a lot of openings. Snake does a lot of damage very quickly, especially with those up air and nair combos. Really not wanting to give him any openings to find a early grab. That down throw, so scary, puts you in a 50-50 roll read situation, which can lead to early deaths, especially on Hollow Bastion with those small top KO boxes. Snake up tilt will lead to a kill very early. We are sending in our last player here. We are up 1 stock for our first game, or for our first match, going into game number 7. Been very, very good stuff by both teams. We did have a very early lead. That lead was brought back by their Joker, who played very, very well. But we are again at a 1 stock lead here, thanks to Grimbo with a very good kill there, stalling out the snake and trying not to give him an opening. We are going with the Diddy Kong pick. I would not be surprised to see a Talos or possibly another PS2. Diddy, looking for those bigger stages, does have Monkey Flip to cover so much distance and make the opponent guess whether he's going to hit them or go for the command grab, trying to as well get bigger stages because the banana can control so much space just around it. Even the threat of banana is very, very scary for a lot of characters. Snake is a heavier character, will be a little bit easier to combo for Diddy. Will lead to some early percent combos. I think we are just waiting on the stage selection. We are going with the Town and City pick. Town and City, again, very, very good stage for Diddy. Those platforms right above the ledges he can control pretty much solely with Banana. Throwing Banana on top of those ledges does help him control so much space, limiting ledge options for especially a character like Snake. We are going to be going into it here. We will be up 1 stock, trying to see what we can do here in our final game. Alright, and we are off. Again, trying to control so much space with the banana, looking for an early connection here with it, trying to get a good combo starter here. That'll do it. The back air into the up airs. Good connection here. Another great early kill. Oh, barrels barely not enough. Great back air to stuff out the recovery. Trying to stop him from going high. Good down tilt F tilt there. Down tilt so scary. Trying to control so much space. Will the up? Oh, no up smash. Good forward smash there. Trying to send him back on the ledge. Great way to control all that space with the banana and the peanut gun. Barrels back onto stage, forcing him away from the grenade. Very, very smart stuff here. Really a great matchup check here. Great forward air to stuff out the recovery again, forcing him to pick up the banana. Oh, Monkey Flip does do it with the command grab. Great stuff here. Going into it again, using those barrels to get back onto the stage very, very quickly, trying not to let Snake play his game at the ledge. Very, very smart stuff here. Again, trying to go for an early combo with something like a down throw or dash attack here. Great connection with the Nair. Do have a percent lead here going into Olivet's final stock. Gotta watch out for that up tilt on this stage. Does have small top hitboxes. Great stuff with the barrels, getting back on the stage so quickly there. Great stuff, good up. Ooh, up throw almost into the up air. Might be enough here on such a small stage. Great monkey flip in the neutral, making him guess whether he's going to grab him or not. Great stuff with the monkey flip, trying to control so much space with the banana. Oh, didn't run up on it. Just trying to read the roll there with that down smash. Oh, good connection. Will it be enough? The forward smash does do it. Good stuff from Clay here. We do get a 3 stock win there from him. Very, very good stuff. from Diddy Kong. Great way to play that matchup, using the banana control so much space, getting those great early combos, and controlling the neutral with the monkey flip. Great stuff. Again, monkey flip so scary, trying to have your opponent guess whether you're going to grab them or you're going to go in and hit them, forcing them to make a decision. Banana, obviously such a scary tool in that stage, as we saw. You can set the banana at the ledge, which essentially forces them to either roll recover off of ledge or jump recover, which Diddy Kong can cover great with his forward air for the jump recovery, as well as just sitting there anticipating a roll in with a F smash or a down smash to cover as much space as he can. We will be going into game number 2 here. Manchester is up 1-0 here. We're going to see what our lead is here, and we're going to see what their lead is here. Again, their scariest player, especially last game, was their Joker. Played very well. Going to see what we're going to be sending in here for our first match. I believe we are sending in our pit. Yes. We are going with the pit here. Pit, a very good character in the combo game. That nair into forward air combos. They're starting with their Incineroar? Possibly starting with their Incineroar. Just gonna have to wait and see. I think we are just waiting on stage selection. It does have a good Incineroar matchup. Arrow will help him space it out a little bit. However, it does put the Incineroar down B online, which can be scary. But those disjoints from Pit should be enough for this matchup to go in our favor. Seeing what stage selection they're going with, if they're starting with the Incineroar, I would anticipate a smaller stage, looking for those early kills with the side B. The Alolan Whip, very scary, especially when you have that Rage Art online. Can do upwards of 60-70%, almost an entire stock in one move, which is very scary. Again, Incineroar, a character who was considered bad, bottom tier at the beginning of the game, and then started winning more and more events, and then people started realizing the utility of that character, and now he's being played more and more. Especially that Alolan Whip, forcing your opponent out of their bad shielding habits, that command grab that can lead into so much, is very scary. If you're just on again, we apologize for the delay in between some of the stage picks. I believe we are having a little bit of a connectivity issue with the other school. Not in the Smash way, but in a communications way. I believe we're going with Town and City pick again, which makes sense for the Incineroar. Small blast zones, trying to get those early kills. We are going with the Dark Pit pick here. Dark Pit does have that armored side B, which can help them out in this matchup, as well as down B, which stuffs out a lot of moves and will help an early recovery here. Going with the arrow off start here. Trying to force the Incineroar to guess whether he's going to shoot him. Good spacing on the Alolan Whip. Trying to force him out of it. 61% lead here. Still very, very scary against Incineroar. Incineroar can make this back up in one move. Great stuff, stalling out those platforms, really trying to control as much space as he can. Good back air connection, almost into the nair. Again, looking for another follow-up here, really spacing out that Alolan Whip, not really giving him a lot of space. Very, very good stuff here with that disjointed back air. Good nair. Good follow-up with the forward air. Trying to read the recovery here. Good disjoint in the back air. Great spacing there. Again, really trying to force him off of the stage. Trying to get him to fight him in the air. That slow airspeed. Oh! Alolan Whip kills so early. Especially on those side platforms. Good up air. Is it enough? Not enough. Good up smash to contest the down air. Great stuff for the kill. Not taking any percent there. Not giving them a percent lead. Very, very good stuff. Great back air connection. Trying to maybe fall. I believe that we had a missed jump there. I believe he stuffed out the jump, making the Incineroar guess if he had a jump or not, and I think he recovered low, missing the jump. Again, no percent here, trying to find some more and more connections here. Incineroar Rage Online, playing distance here, not wanting to get hit by the Alolan Whip. And not wanting to get hit by the Alolan Whip. So scary. Trying to force him to use the Rage Art, playing the space of the stage so well. Not wanting to give up this lead. Wasting out the Rage Art. We are playing the long game here. Really trying to force the Incineroar to approach. Not wanting to approach here. Alolan Whip off the side. Really not trying to get hit by it. Back throw, trying to contest him off stage. Again, hit with those disjointed hitboxes. Is that enough? That is enough. The arrow connection just enough to stuff him out on that recovery. Some great stuff there from our pit player. We are going to go up 2 stocks there. Some great stuff. Playing very patiently in that matchup. Not wanting to get hit by that Alolan Whip. Alolan Whip, obviously, on Town and City, as we saw, that first stock, such an early kill. I think almost killed at 65 off of the side. Such an early kill. Not even with Rage. It just does so much for the character. That move, you essentially have to play around that move itself as an option. They will be getting the stage counter pick here. Who they're going to send in here. I believe they might send in their Joker here. Joker does have a good pit matchup. Those aerials do stuff out pits just a little bit more. And Aha, such a good projectile to control the space. Seeing what option we'll go with here. Again, we are up 2 stocks going into game 2 here. We do have a 1-0 lead. Trying to see how much of a lead we can build here while we've got it. Again, we apologize on any connectivity issues. It is taking a little bit of time in between stage select. A little bit longer than it normally does. Just trying to get some communication. Right, and we are seeing the stage selection here. Again, just waiting on the stage selection. Stage selection will give us a little bit of insight into what we'll be playing into. I'd imagine if we see a PS2 pick, we will probably going to the Joker. Going with the small battlefield here. Small battlefield pick. They're sending in a Captain Falcon. Captain Falcon, again, might struggle a little bit against Pitt. No disjointed hitboxes. However, does have a great combo game with that down throw. And can control the space very, very well with Raptor Boost and Burning Kick. Alright, and we are going into it right off the start. Again, they're Captain Falcon fishing for a nair or a down throw connection here. Going low against Captain Falcon, such a great idea. That down air does spike so early on the ledge. Great nair connection there, trying to force the Captain Falcon off stage. Captain Falcon, not the greatest recovery in the game. Trying to see what we can do here. Do still have a 2-stock lead. Great side B there, forcing him off of the ledge. Again, trying to get some connection here. Looking for something like a nair right there. Trying to force him off stage. Great follow-up with the dash attack. Forcing him to avoid the arrow. Great! Making him go low. See a little bit of a pop-off from our Pit player there. Great stuff there. Forcing the Captain Falcon to go low. Stuffing out the recovery. Great nair connection there. Trying to find maybe another early kill here. Again, trying to force him to stay on that ledge. Ooh, great block with the down B. Obviously wasn't utilized as much as last matchup because a Lowland Whip does go through it. The up smash for the kill. Still up. Still up 2 stocks here. Great down air connection. Almost enough into the up air. Hit spike is unfortunately very lacking. Does have a very small hitbox. So hard to find. Great F smash connection. Rolling back into it. Great roll read there for the early kill. Can we find another early kill here? Trying to control this space on the platforms. Forcing the Captain Falcon off stage with that smaller recovery. Again, trying to get him off stage. Trying to find an arrow connection. Good forward throw. Again, really controlling this ledge space very, very well with the nair and the arrow. Great double hit on the forward smash. Doesn't block it. Ooh. Trying to force the Captain Falcon to go off. Again, Pitt's recovery so hard to contest because he can stall off stage so long with those 3 jumps. As well as the incredible recovery that Pitt has. The up B is not enough. Again, stalling out that recovery so well, forcing the Captain Falcon to only go for the 2 frames, not wanting him to go off stage for him. Is the up B enough? It is. Still, great stuff here. We are still up 2 stocks. Great stuff from our pit player. Great job taking 2 stocks off the Captain Falcon. Again, played that matchup so well, controlling the space of the ledge with those disjointed hitboxes on the nair and the forward air, as well as forcing him low with the arrow, and also forcing him to stay on stage to contest recovery because he stalled out those recoveries so well, playing the space below the stage very well. Again, using that weird, funky battlefield geometry to hit that up B and just have him slide up the stage. So it's a lot harder to 2-frame him. It does throw off timings a lot, and with some great stuff here. We're going to see who we're sending in here. Again, we do have counterpick as well as stage counterpick here. Unfortunately, it is only for 1 stock, but we're going to see what we can do with it. Again, just going back into our picks here. Again, we do apologize. There is a little bit of a delay in between communications with the other school for stage selection. Only having the counterpick for 1 stage here, unfortunately, is not. Wait. We are sending in our very own Ken player. Ken does have great matchups into a lot of characters. Ken combo is very devastating, especially that Tatsu into down tilt into command F tilt. Such a scary combo, which does almost 45%. And works on every character in the cast. We are heading right into it with the FD pick. Obviously, Ken not wanting to play around those platforms, getting some great stuff here with the Tatsu commands. With the Tatsu inputs, obviously dragging him across the entire FD. Again, not having to control as much space here with something like a Roy or a Sortie matchup because Captain Falcon himself does not have any disjoints. Great connection here. Good forward air combos. Is the Shoryuken enough? Shoryuken barely not enough. Off the top, again, looking for another connection with the Shoryuken. Up tilt, and that should do it. The input Shoryuken is enough. Great stuff there. Very quick game. Just trying to find 1 connection into the Captain Falcon matchup. Again, Captain Falcon with no disjoints. A very good matchup for the Shotos. Can just get in, and they do a lot more damage off of 1 hit than Captain Falcon does, so they can play that trade game with him very well. And just like we saw there, especially on a smaller stage with no platforms, there is no way to really stall out the Shotos. You are forced to play on stage with them. So, very good stuff there with the normal up tilt and command up tilt into Shoryuken input combo. Very devastating from Ken. That Shoryuken killing at 95% on most of the cast, around that percentage for most of the cast. Very scary thing to play around. Very good stuff here. We will get stage counterpicked here. Seeing what we can do with that. They're going with the PS2 pick. I wouldn't be surprised by a Joker pick here. Yep, the Joker pick coming in. Again, those disjointed hitboxes do struggle a little bit against the Shotos, but if we can get in here, which we should be able to, getting in here will lead to some devastating combos. Again, another very big stage for Ken, which does leave great room for those Tatsu combos, meaning they're not going to get stuffed out by anything like the ledge. Again, trying to find an opening here with that disjointed back air. Almost a connection there. Good Shoryuken out of shield. Great option for this matchup. Trying to get him off of the shield pressure. Gun so scary as a recovery stuff out in this matchup. Again, the Shotos have a very linear recovery, so going high in this matchup is going to be a great option. Good up air connection there. Trying to stall out that gun with the focus attack as well as the Hadoken. Great stuff here. Good connection to the... Oh, is the Shoryuken enough? Barely not enough off the top. Great Shoryuken to stuff out the recovery. Great stuff there. Great early kill. With a stock lead here. Can play a little bit more patient. Having to force the Joker to come to you is exactly what you want in this matchup. Not letting him use gun or AHA to force out early stock leads here. Oh, the counter off ledge will counter the recovery. And trying to stall out a little bit of that time with the Arsene. Great Tatsu connection here. Trying to find a down tilt off of it. Ken's such a scary shield pressure, forcing him to drop shield, knowing he'll get a shield break there if he doesn't. Forcing out the Arsene. Not wanting to give it. Great Tatsu input. Really trying to force him off the ledge. Good shield break here. Is this going to be enough? It will. Great connection here. Great stuff here. Really forcing the Joker to come to him with the stock lead. Not wanting to play his game so well. Using those Tatsus to get him towards the ledge. Great shield break combo there. And again, so devastating with that input forward tilt. Forcing them into shield break situations. Doing so much shield damage. Using that Shoryuken out of shield as a great option. Forcing the Joker to not have such safe landings. And trying to stall out that gun recovery. Great avoiding on that counter. Great DI there on the back air, not dying. Unfortunately, counter is enough. We do have a 50% lead here. Again, sitting on Halo, stalling out that Arsene timer. Great move there. Again, Arsene, very scary. Looking for a connection here. Can lead to an early kill. 101 Shoryuken kill is online. All we need is a down tilt or an up tilt connection. That should be it. Oh, he missed the input on the Shoryuken, so it wasn't enough. Looking for another connection here. Trying to get an opening. That down tilt should be enough. There it is. There's the input Shoryuken. Great stuff there. Finding a great kill there. Played that matchup so well. Stalling out the Arsene timer there. Great stuff there. Waiting on the Halo. Not a very common tactic, but a great tactic against Joker. Forcing him off of that. Forcing the Arsene timer to run out a little bit more. Great stuff there, playing around the gun recovery, stalling it out so well with the Hadoken and focus attack off ledge, making sure that he's not playing Joker's game off stage, as well as getting an early percent lead and an early stock lead, forcing the Joker to come to him, using those great out of shield options with Shoryuken, as well as those great devastating shield break combos that we saw with the input F tilt as well, and the input down tilt. Great stuff there. We do have another two stock lead, I believe. We have a 5 stock lead. Sorry, I apologize. We do have a 5 stock lead there. We did go in there with a 4 stock lead. We do have a 5-stock lead here. Again, going with a pick here. They are going to go with the Battlefield pick, obviously, to stall out these Shotos on the platforms, not wanting them to have that big open stage, something like a PS2. Are going to be playing the Roy. Again, Roy, difficult matchup for the Shotos, those disjointed hitboxes on the forward air, back air. You know, obviously, jab combo is very, very devastating. Jab into F smash, forward air, back air, neutral air. Such a devastating thing to happen. Do lead to very, very early kills. Are waiting for them to get onto the platform. Do have to... Are just going to go into it here. Great stuff there. Early percent combo with that command, the command down tilt. Trying not to play the Roy's game with those spaced out neutral airs and forward airs. Good parry there. Great combo with the command F tilt. Trying to stall out that timer on ledge. Great stuff there. Good connection here. Will the command F tilt be enough? Barely not enough. Looking for an up tilt connection. Great way to force him to air dodge there. Good early kill for us. Going into it. Good F tilt connection. Again, trying to find a great combo here. Using that Shoryuken out of shield so well. Another early combo there. Getting in with that command F tilt. So scary. Great connection. Command F tilt. Good DI by them. Does not find a kill here. Trying to find connection with the down air, maybe. Ooh. Barely misses the Shoryuken. Again, obviously trying not to get spaced out too much by those forward airs and back airs. Great Shoryuken out of shield. Again, such a great option. Great kill there. Using the focus attack to land, not playing the Swordy's game so good. Trying to get another combo connection here with a down tilt or maybe a Tatsu in neutral. Again, Roy very scary with those disjointed hitboxes. Trying not to get hit by a jab combo here. Ooh, almost forced him to air dodge back. That shield so low, forcing the opponent not to shield. Will the Shoryuken be enough? It will. Great input Shoryuken, and that is it. Manchester will take it with a 7-stock victory over Olivet. A 2-0 victory for us. Some great stuff there in that final game. Very, very great stuff. We saw those Ken combos come out so well. Played the platform stage very, very well. Not playing the Roy's game, forcing them in with the connections, with those great combos off of the down tilt and the up tilt, as well as great combos with the command F tilt as well. We saw that, again, almost another shield break there. Very, very scary, which did lead to an early kill, forcing the Roy out of the option of shield entirely because it would have led to a shield break. Very, very good stuff here. Can't complain about that. I don't know if we're getting a player interview or not for the end of the game. But that was great stuff by Manchester. Played that so well. That Joker was giving us problems in game one. However, the Ken combos will do it enough for us to force out the victory there. Some great stuff from us today. We're seeing if we're getting a player interview right now. Again, another great game by us. Playing so well this season. If you want to keep up with our record, always follow us on social media. We do have our esports Twitter. You can always follow us on there to see our records. We are getting an interview here. You're good. Great stuff here. Look, wanted to say great last couple games there. I wanted to say great inputs on the Shoryuken. I know you were using that out of shield option so well against the Joker. Really forcing him on those ledges. That was really good stuff there. Yeah. Really love the down tilt combos from Ken. Really good stuff there. How do you think you played?
Honestly, I got here late. I woke up late. I barely got here. I think I could have played a lot better. But I mean, I think I did play pretty well for what I could muster up. And these guys the Joker was really good. So I had to make sure I locked in for that. Yeah. And team was good overall. I just, you know, 10 difference, bro.
Yeah, I was gonna say we saw those Ken combos so deadly. We also saw that great command F tilt with the shield breaks there.
Yeah.
Almost two there. Again, that last stock on the final game there, forcing the Roy to not shield because if he did, it was game over either way. So great stuff there with the Shoryuken inputs. Again, we also saw the Incineroar pick there. Wasn't very common at the start of the game, but is very common now, especially with the results that we've been seeing. Very deadly matchup. How do you like that matchup if we were to play it with the Ken matchup?
So, Ensign, I think, is actually, if the Ensign is knowledgeable enough about the matchup, it's actually can be really tough for Ken. It's definitely like a Ryu preference if you were playing a Shoto into him, because just to space him out and not deal with him, because my range is like his ideal range as well.
Yeah.
So it can actually be really tough if they really know what they're doing. But I'm capable of knowledge checking a lot of Incineroar players because they tend to get very panicky, very counter heavy. Cover that really well. So I think with this one, probably would have done really well into him, but luckily, I mean, I didn't have to deal with it. So
let's say we did see those great games from Caden stalling out on the ledge there, playing that really patiently.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, we saw the little pop off there against the Captain Falcon too. Played that matchup very well.
Yes.
You know, those disjointed hitboxes on stuff.
Yeah, no, their roster is definitely like a very Ken favored. I love all those matchups except Joker's tough. But I was able to win.
Again, I saw some great stuff from you there. You did play the late Halo there. Not a very common play, but a really good stuff from you, stalling out that Arsene timer.
Yeah, I didn't want to deal with the Arsene.
Not wanting to deal with the Arsene timer. I know the counter on your recovery is very difficult. Again, you also did very good recovery tech with stalling with the Hadoken and the focus attack, forcing out the gun recovery, so you weren't being stuffed out by that. Again, you know, gun obviously a very scary offstage option.
Yeah, I'm surprised what Jokers tend to do, they tend to start overextending with the gun as well, because that's how you have to catch me stalling. But luckily he was trying to play it safe, which is good on him. Yeah. But very tricky situation for both of us. Because if I make it back, I get on stage, I'm gonna get all in your face, and I'm gonna make sure that you don't play the game.
We saw a lot of great combos out of you today. We also saw a lot of great combos out of a lot of our other players. Who else do you think played really well?
I didn't get to really see it, but I know Corbin played really well. Sejin, he took the same amount of stocks as I did.
Yeah,
both took 7. I think Grimbo, even though he was counterpicked with Snake, which is like one of his worst matchups of all time. He played it really well for how he could. He got the stock. That was really important. I think Caden also played really well today.
Yeah. We had a lot of great plays today. You know, a lot of great stuff out of you. Loved the combos there. Great stuff. You know, I find Ken super interesting character. I can't play him, not for me. But I do love the Ken match. Very cool stuff. Again, we did see a lot of reliance on their Joker, especially in the game 2, really trying to force out a lot of stocks. He did have a great comeback game 1.
Yeah, well. they had a good idea with sending him. Did. But yeah, luckily I was able to snuff that fire out before we got started game.
Yeah. So. We did see also, you know, Snake is a very good character, but also not
the thing about Snake on paper is really bad for Ken, but me specifically, I play the matchup super well. Because I know the character, I can play Snake, so I know him in and out crazy, and so I use that knowledge to play really well. So even if they did send the Snake, I would.
Yeah, I was gonna say the Snake pick is what I thought we were gonna get.
Oh,
but
again, he was also the Falcon, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay. I should have mentioned that.
So we did get a character swap. Okay.
Yeah. He was the Falcon.
Yeah, I was gonna say we did. I did expect a sortie there, especially hitbox Shotos. But I will say overall, you guys played really well. It was really good stuff. You know, we really appreciate the interview. Awesome, great stuff today. I really appreciate it. Awesome. Thanks so much for the interview.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you.
All right. I think we are wrapping up stream here. Thank you guys so much for tuning in for our October 5th stream today. Really appreciate it. That was our GLEC Week 5. Manchester did take a great 2-0 victory over Olivet. We'll always, if you want to keep us up to date, follow us on our social medias, our Twitter, Instagram, check our Facebook, check the school's webpage as well. But thank you guys so much for always tuning in and supporting the streams. And have a good night, you guys. Thank you so much.